What's happening?
Well, I refreshed it, so I didn't know. Then I had a blue screen with the blinking camera. Sorry, Rose. Accidentally took her.
Hmm.
Didn't know she was under the table.
Not terrible. I wonder why it actually went blue screen though. All the time I was talking, man. Ah, when you would write this card, if your Vanguard's a unit with a great kind of card name, this unit can be placed with all the abilities of this card until the end turn. Which is nice because especially with extreme command, when Eradicator or command dragon, golly, can't talk. Eradicator sweet command dragon. Vanguard regards skill once per turn. Soul Blast one. Choose one of your rig from your regards and bind it. Your opponent chooses one of their back row regards and move it to the open rear. Front row. Vanguard once per turn skill when this unit attacks is not hit. Kind of blast one. Discard a card. Your hand stand this unit and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. Yes, the Dragon Descendant, my favorite. Dr. Robo, reverse. Dayuja. Hand. At the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Dimension Robo in its card name. Attack if all the unit that attacked this turn has Dimension Robo. Its card name. Cannonball Swan. Ride this unit as a stand and until the end of turn. This unit gets drive -1 and you cannot ride cards by card effects. Vanguard once per turn skill lock to rear guards with Dimension Robo in its card name. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. And it gets 10 minus 10,000 till in the turn. Skydiver for Spike Brothers. When this unit is placed on Vanguard rear, choose up to 2 normal units from your drop, put them to the bottom of your deck, and in order. For each card point in the bottom of your deck, this unit gets 5,000 points until end turn. At the beginning of your main phase rearguard skill, put this unit to your soul, insert your deck into one Skydiver called to rear, and shuffle your deck. Embodiment of Victory, Aleph. And if your Vanguard is Embodiment of Victory, Aleph, or Embodiment Shield Lam, put Embodiment Armor, Barf, and Embodiment Spirit Tar from your rear into your soul, and write this as stand. Ooh. When your rear guards with embodiment in their card names attack, increase or decrease that unit's power to match the unit's power to the end of the battle. Vanguard once per turn skill, Counterblast 2, or Counterblast 3, and the unit gets 15,000 power, 1 critical, and drive +1 until in turn. Then Soul Blast and Embodiment of Armor Bar and Embodiment Spirit Tar and Countercharge 3. Golly. Kind of reminds me from the original series. But good godly, man. It has a new look for Kaguro. Nightmare Doll Lindy for Pale Moon. The Great 3 Heal Trigger. Igneous Mineral for Bermuda Triangle. When this unit is placed on. When this unit is placed, reveal a normal unit from your hand, put it on the bottom of your deck, and draw a card. Rear once per turn. When your grade 3 or greater unit is placed during your battle phase, this unit's in the back row. You may have one of your vanguards. Skip 10 as a power until end of turn. Charging Jewel Knight Morpheus. On the originals. Rearguard skill, counted by Swan. Put a normal unit from your drop zone on the bottom of your deck. Soul charge 1, and one of your units with Jewel Knight in its card name gets 1 as power until end of turn. Vanguard regards go when your other unit is placed on this unit circle. Draw a card. Battle Sister Torrijas. Vanguard regards go when this unit is placed. Reveal the top card of your deck, and it's called card with Battle Sister in its card name. You may put it to your hand. This ability may only be used by a card name with the same card name once a turn. Return it if you didn't put it into your hand. Rearguard skill once per turn. When you look at your deck by an effect during your turn, you may have this unit gets 5 times power until end turn. They have a lot of goons. Juggernaut Maximum. At the beginning of each phase of your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, until in turn this unit gets continuous. All your units placed this turn gets 5,000 power, 5,000 shield. Once per turn, Vanguard skill. At the end of the battle, this unit attacks. If 4 or more units replace this turn, Soul Blast 3, choose a column, and send all your unit with the column. If you stood this unit gets drive -1. And until the turn, and at the end of the put all your rearguards on the spot of your deck in any order. Bounding Jewel Knight Miranda. When this unit attacks while not boosted, if you have a Vanguard with Jewel Knight and its card name kind of last one, choose one of your Vanguards until in the battle increases or decreases this unit's power to match that unit's power. Vanguard regards skill when your other unit is placed on this unit circle. Soul charge 1 if you have no face of cards in your damage zone, counter charge 1. Golly, there's a lot of reading. Too bad it's only one of each card. Good thing we don't to do that multiple times, so it was like the same copy. Silent Ripple Solterio. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, look at the top 7 cards in the deck, choose up to 1 Thundering Ripple Genovius or a Rising Ripple Pravra from among them. Reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Regard once per turn skill when this unit is stood by your card effects. This unit gets 5,000 power in turn. It's a Ripple.
Zippo?
Yes.
Zippo lighter?
Alright then, next pack. Got the Murkumos are now heal trigger. Kind of fun, we haven't even seen any Murkumos that much. Juggernaut Maximum. A reprint from the Raging Tactics. Oh no, not Raging Tactics, the Destructive Roar. Sorry, my bad. Destructive Roar. Vanguard Regard skill when this unit is placed, this unit gets 10 as a part on a turn. Vanguard skill at the beginning of your main phase, put this unit to your soul, search your deck for 1 Juggernaut Maximum. Call it to rear, search your deck. Explode Jewel Knight Latterly. When his unit attacks, put 2 no more units from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck in the order. Sword Charge 1, and this unit gets 5,000 power in the battle. Vanguard Regard skill when the other unit is placed on this unit circle, that place unit gets 10,000 power in a turn. Battle Sister Trifle. Vanguard Regard skill when this unit is placed from your hand, counterblast 1, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, to 1 card with Battle Sister in its card name from among them to rear, put the rest on top of your deck in any order. When Regard skill when this unit attacks, if you look at the deck by your card's ability, turn until in a turn battle, this unit gets 3 to 5 as a power. Soul Blast 1 grade 3, and your opponent cannot call sentences from their hand to Guardian Circle. Shigami Master Ryoji. Vanguard once per turn. Counterblast 1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and choose to 1 card with Shield Fiend in its card name, call it to rear, and shuffle your deck. If your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, call 2 instead. Vanguard skill when your rear guard is placed by the ability of this unit, That unit gets this unit card's name until end of turn. When this unit attacks did not hit, Soul Blast 2. Jump to the same number of cards which still fiend in the card names. Drop and the number of your additional rear. Calling to your additional rear. My gosh. Okay. We finally found the Murukuma one. Dual Mini Hard Roan. I actually used her right there in my deck anyway. When this unit attacks for each card in your bind zone, this unit gets 2 days of power until the battle. Vanguard once per turn skill, auto effect. If you have a Vanguard with dual its card name, counterblast one, choose a card from your bind zone. Structure your deck to the one card with the same card name, reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle your deck. Ordain now. When this run opponent, you may call this to rear. Rearguard skill at the end of the battle. This unit boosts a unit with Regalia in its card name. Put it into your soul. Draw a card. Ita Ula. We have found an Ula. Goddess of Water Dragon. Toshitohimi. Yorgle Think Tank heal trigger. Dimension Robo Dijaka. Rearguard skill at the end of battle. This unit attack or boost and retire this unit, and one of your Vanguards get +1 critical to end turn. Dominant Lightning Whip Eradicator Shohei. Rearguard skill. This unit's on additional rear. This unit gets 5,000 power. Rearguard skill when this unit's placed. If you have a Vanguard with Eradicator in its card name, it's got a card from your hand. Choose one of your opponent's rear front rearguards, bind it, and draw a card. Still Fiend Rainy Madame. Rearguard skill when your unit does not hit. Put this unit into your soul and return the Fantasy Petal Storm Shiryuki from you. Drop his own to your hand. Eradicator Vung Saber Dragon Reverse. Yeah, they still haven't fixed it though. They have 2 froms in the description. Vanguard once per turn skill, kind of by Swan Lock, one of your rearguards. Your opponent chooses a card. It should have put from each their rearguards, but it says right here, chooses a card each from their rearguards. So that's actually the reason why I said they still haven't fixed it. Hand and drop and bind them. When your opponent's normal unit is bound other than from their deck during your turn, your opponent searches their deck for up to 1 card with the same card name as that bound unit, binds it, and shuffles their deck, and choose one of your units and it gets 5,000 parts on the turn. Opponent did not bind a card, it gets 10,000 parts instead of 5,000. Vanguard skill when this unit attacks, if you have 1 or more cards with Vow in its card name in your soul or on rear, and blast 1, soul blast 1, choose one of your rearguards and stand it. If you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, stand all of your rearguards. Which is actually pretty new because I never did that before. And it's a classic card, yo, be coming right here to the V series, the Armor Break Dragon. Vanguard skill, counterblast 3. Bind all your opponent's front row rearguards, and for each of your opponent's open front row rearguard, this unit gets 10,000 power and +2 critical to end turn. Golly, this overpowered, man. Vanguard skill when this unit attacks. If you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, until the battle, this unit gets 10 parts and your opponent cannot call Sentinels or Guardians. Oh, golly. Your opponent cannot call Sentinels, y'all. And he was still on to make it another 10 of power. Golly. He's going to be at 42,000, but then again, if you get boosted, he's going to be like in 50,000. There's no way to Sentinel anyway.
Are you excited? Because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the super long stream.
Wukong's already there?
It's not already here. It comes out at 12:01 So,
Oh.
we're going to be doing a nice long stream.
Yeah, fuck. I thought the Xbox was gonna, let you guys have it early though. Like for a Switch, we get like an until like an hour before it becomes midnight or so. Or until it says, it's available.
Yeah, no, Xbox is like the moment that it ticks over to the next day,
Mm-hmm.
it comes out.
Alrighty.
At least East Coast. East Coast wise, that's when it comes out.
Hmm.
For mid time, so Texas, it would be I think like 10:01 around there,
Wow.
and then California gets it at 9:01.
Lucky them.
It's the same regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Because like keep in mind when it's 9:01 over there, it's 12:01 here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Vanguard regards skill when this unit attacks. Soul Blast 1. Look at the top. Send a card to your deck, choose up to one Thundering Ripple. Genoa is from among them. Reveal it to and put into your hand and shuffle your deck. If the unit's on rear at the end of the battle, put this unit to your soul. Once per turn, regular guard skill. When this unit is stood by your opponent card's abilities, this unit gets 5 as per turn on the turn. The Great 2 Rising Ripple. Pafroff. Pafroff! We're almost done, y'all. One more pack after this. And it's the Aquaforce Q Trigger. It's got you Bubble Dragon. It's a bubble. Legendary Prism Duo Nectaria. And bind this card. Search your deck for up to one normal unit. Bind it. Shuffle your deck. This unit may only be used by a card with the same card name once per turn. Huh?
nah, he came back. Yeah, my man got dropped from the call.
Who?
He got dropped like a bad habit.
Who? Who did?
You did.
You.
I did?
Yep.
Yeah.
When?
8 seconds ago.
Hmm? Vanguard regards skill during your turn. If you have a card with the same card name as this unit, binds on this unit gets standard by its power until the end. If this unit is on Vanguard, it gets critical +1, drive +1. What the heck? Why do they keep binding stuff? Golly. I don't know if anybody's playing duos then.
You're alone.
But I do like Disotus. Brrr. Super Dimension Robo Disotus. During a turn, this unit gets 5,000 power for each card in damage zone. Regards skill at the end of the battle, this unit attacked if your Vanguard is 35,000 power greater. Count +1, put this unit to your soul. And one of your Vanguards get 10,000 power, drive +1 until end of turn. Yay. Can't believe that's a reprint. Fantasy Pedal Storm Shiryuki. Yay. When this unit placed on Vanguard rear, guard and circle, kind of Soul Blast 2. Choose 3 units in your opponent's front row and they get -5,000 power until end of turn. This unit of Vanguard or Guardian they get -10 as power until. Ooh. Boy, that's awesome. Vanguard skill, when this unit attacks is not hit, put a Fantasy Pedal Storm Shiryuki from your drop into your hand. I like Shiryuki right there. It's one of my favorite ones to use right there for Murakumos.
No, doesn't work. Sorry, buddy, sorry.
Regalia Bless Love Frag. Was that on your side, Pojo?
What?
Was that on your side?
What?
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's on my side.
Okay, I was like,
Watching a guy play
Oh. 'Cause I was like, huh?
Excuse me, Lily. I can't see my screen.
Is she showing her your butt? The
No, she
key.
walked in front of my screen.
Oh, she's gonna be right there looking. I'm gonna show you my butt.
Literally right across the table.
All your regards with divine gods cannot leave rear by your opponent's card effects and gets 5,000 power. Oh. Vanguard once per turn skill, cannot buy one. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. If you called out your unit with Galen's card name, choose up to 2 of your rear guards and put a card from among soul face down as a divine god for each of them. At the beginning of your turn, if your opponent has 4 or less cards in the damage zone, discard a 5 divine gods, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, and deal 1 damage. Oh my gosh, it's Goku! I don't know if I don't remember if they actually did this though, but yeah, it looks like they did it. One of the original ones it gets to remake on the V series. Dragon Among Goku. Vanguard once per turn skill, count plus 1, discard a grade 3 from your hand, and this unit gets count drive plus 1 until end turn. Vanguard skill, at the end of the battle, this unit attack, count plus 1. Perform all the following according to the grades. All your normal units reveal in the card battle's drive check. Grade 3, choose 2 of your opponent's rear guards and to retire them. Grade 2, choose 1 of your rear guards and stand it. Oh. Grade 1, choose 1 of your rear guards and it gets 10 to the power until end of turn. Dang. So if we get drive check 3, grade 2 grade 3s? Wow. Okay. We get 2 grade 2s. That would be awesome. That's how Goku looks like in the. Look at that. Speaking of Goku, they finally put that movie right there that we've been waiting for. Dragon Ball Superhero. It's already finally got on. Golly, it took a long while. Okay, pop up Chimera for Pale Moon, y'all. Vanguard, continuing skill, deck, soul, or trigger zone. This unit gets grade plus 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, count plus 1 and soul charge 3. If you soul charge 1 or more triggers units, draw a card. Rearguard skill continues if you call 2 or more cards from your soul this turn, this unit gets 10,000 power. It's a Chimera, y'all. Last one, y'all. Let's see. Still happy though that we managed to get that SP. Woo! And this one's for. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, okay. The Dragon Dancer Natasha was for Kagura. Never mind.
So I was looking down at something,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a quite the quite the title to a video. Um, you want to know what what it was?
Sure.
Peaceful Hitler.
Nani? Blitz Knuckle Dragon, the Narkami Heal Trigger. Grade 3. Pincer Attack Mutant in Truth Scissors. Drop zone at the end of the battle. Your grade 3 greater Vanguard attack. If a new card was put into your opponent's damage zone this turn, can blast 1. Call this to rear. Rear, when this unit is placed, Cell Blast 1. Choose 1 of your rear guards. Stand it. This unit gets 10 of the power until end of turn. He's standing. He's standing. Miracle Pop Eva. Okay, this one I do know. Rearguard skill when this unit is placed from soul. If your Vanguard is grade 3, draw a card and soul charge 1. This is like another one of those break riders. When this unit is rolled upon, corner plus 1, draw a card, and one of your Vanguards get 10 as a power to on turn. It was mostly a calling though from the soul. Wonder what happened. Still theme Jekyll to Girl. When this unit attacks is not hit, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Up to 2 Fantasy Petal Storm Shiryuki from among them. Put into your hand. 1 into your drop zone. Show your deck. If you did not have revealing cards, Soul Charge 1. If 1 card's been revealed, put it to your hand. Dragonic Overlord, the Rebirth. If they have Dragonic Overlord, wouldn't there be like a remake? At the beginning of your battle phase, you have 1 or more rear guards and lock all of your rear guards to an turn. At the end of the next battle, this unit attack counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, and stand this unit. Vanguard skill: when this unit attacks a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, and for every 2 card of your lock cards, choose 1 of your opponent's rear guards and retire them. Vanguard once per turn skill: at the end of the battle, this unit attack if you have 5 or more lock cards in your 4 or more cards in your down zone. Discard 2 cards. Stand this unit and get some magic and gift force. Security Jewel Knight Awain. Rest this unit and put a normal unit for a drop on the bottom of your deck. Soul Charge 1. Choose 1 of your Vanguards with Jewel Knight's card name. It gets 5 as a part in a turn. Vanguard regoes so when your other unit is placed on the Vanguard circle. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Jewel Knight from among them and reveal to point to your hand. And put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Golly. At least we'll get to have one of my favorite ones and a classic one. Battle Sister Mocha. Mocha. When this unit's wrote upon Soul Blast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose a card from among them, put it to your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Rearguard continues skill, Guardian Circle. If you have 3 or more units with Battle Sister and different card names, this unit gets 5,000 power and 5,000 shield. And if you have 4 or more cards in your hand, it gets 5,000 power. That's a lot of power. And that's it, y'all, for the unboxing right here, y'all, for this time. My dirt, y'all. I'm saying a lot of stuff, but golly. My throat is parched. But yeah, I'm still happy that we got the SP card, though. Yay! So anyway, y'all, thank you guys for joining me here. See you guys next time. Can't believe we had like a big unboxing now and a packing. Still happy though for the results. Till next time, y'all. Bye bye. Have a good night. Be safe, y'all.